Welcome in, y'all. Timeshare Clarence is June 18th, 2024. And I wanted to continue with my discussion or my series about, the history of violence in my life, the memories that I have of violent things in my childhood, and I guess how that impacted me. So after I finished the last episode, I was really thinking like, man, I never tried to really process why I had so much anger or animosity towards Deven. But then when I started talking about him smacking Crystal and all of that, then it kind of got me on this path of thinking like, what are my actual memories about Deven? And then what came to my mind was probably two things. So, and I'm gonna preface this by saying I don't remember the circumstances, but I feel like when I was really young, and everybody see these scars in my forehead. So I could be wrong, but I feel like when I was young, and I want to say like 3, maybe 4, I just remember I had a tricycle like most kids. We had tricycles or big wheels. And we were in St. Louis still. This was before we moved to Michigan. And I believe Deven pushed me down the stairs on either my tricycle or my big wheel. And then I basically bust my head on the concrete. So, that's my recollection, or at least what I believe. I don't have a solid memory of it. I just remember as a kid that, I used to always have to bring that up because it was like, man, Deven pushed me down the stairs. That's what always was in my head. Deven pushed me down the stairs. So that's one. And then, I don't know if Deven resented me when I was young, or if it was just a kid being a kid, not really having an understanding of the danger of the stuff that he did to me or the stuff that he had me do. So that kind of leads into the second situation that I thought about. And this, I think, is probably the most messed up thing. So when we moved to Michigan, when we first moved to Michigan, we moved to Portland, Michigan, and we stayed in this little trailer. And again, I had to be 4, maybe 5. I know it was before I was 6 because I was still like in kindergarten or preschool or whatever. And I remember we were in the hallway outside my parents' room. Like it was like the washer and dryer was in this area. And I don't know why. I don't know if Deven took the cover off of the light bulb or it was just off the lamp to expose the light bulb, or if it was just like that. I really don't remember. But I just remember it was me, Deven, and Crystal, and the light bulb was exposed and it was like super hot, obviously. So Deven dared me to kiss the light bulb. And man, my lips were burned. And I'm pretty sure he probably got the crap beat out of him, but I don't remember that part. But I know my parents and I know the situation. And these are things that people throughout my life, like these conversations that came up kind of in passing and joking around about stuff like that. But like, that's fucked up. So, I really am trying to work through a lot of stuff as far as relationships, the impact of things that happen, why I think the way I think, the way I process things, how much it's changed, how much my beliefs have changed. But ultimately, like every time I really start thinking about my past, I can think about a lot of different situations that, whether they were intentional or not, the people closest to me like did really messed up stuff. And again, I've done messed up stuff to them as well. But specifically when it comes to violence, like being exposed to it early on, seeing people hurt other people, and then also the people that I felt like were supposed to be the people that protected me, either doing things to hurt me or putting me in situations for me to get hurt or encouraging me to hurt myself. Whether that was the intentions or not, it had a big impact. And the more I think about it, it's like, man, I have to do as much as I can to try to limit and minimize how much stuff like that happens with my kids, and share as much with them as possible so that they don't have those type of experiences. And when I say my kids, I'm talking about the younger kids, because Alyssa, Marissa, and Aaliyah already have been exposed to too much of this stuff, and we got a lot of work to do to kind of deal with those issues. But anyway, I don't want to ramble, but once I finished the last video, because I was really trying to think about early instances of violence, and though that's not technically like hitting me, to dare your little brother, who really isn't even old enough to comprehend the dangers of what's going on, to kiss a hot ass light bulb, like that's that's crazy. So anyway, that's another thing I thought about, and I just wanted to share, because I'm just trying to put everything on video as I think about it. So for those who tuned in, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, Timeshare Clarence. Peace.